and welcome to another Waypoint FPL update. It's been a couple of weeks since the last one, I think, but we're back, and Chris is back because I think the last one was a solo one as well. How's it going, Chris?
Yeah, I'm good. It's been a while. You're right.
Yeah.
I haven't done this one for at least a month. I'm going to say so. And also, it's very rare that we get to do this after a game. So
Yes.
so well done today, everybody. That was excellent.
Yeah.
I've been buzzing ever since. So yes, it's a great way to take us into the new year, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah. Everyone can enjoy their Christmas break now. It was good to see from the old interweb view for me as well. So excellent job, guys. And we've got some fantasy plaudits to hand out as well, Chris. So let's get to it. So I think since last time we did a show, Luke was on top. But I think between that point, Owen did briefly get up to the number one spot and knock Luke off of it, Chris. But Luke has reclaimed said spot with a mightily impressive league high 93 of the week. So the obvious highest score of the week, which takes him nearly 20 points clear of Brett as well. So let's take a look at, let's find the team, here we go. Luke's team. So he got 6 from Aaron goal. Tarkowski got 10. Gay, or should we do the line, Chris? Should we do the line? Yeah, Crystal Palace.
I think it's a good time to do it, eh?
Yeah, FA Cup winning, Community Shield winning, soon to be Europa Conference League winning, Crystal Palace. There you go. Get it in there. Semenyo got 4. Saka got 6. He captained Foden and he got a whopping 34. Great result. Also had Haaland who got 14. So points galore, but yeah, basically over a third of them, or nearly a third of them, sorry, coming from Phil Foden.
Yeah, and so I think this is one of those we're going to see across the course of today's update. If you didn't captain Foden last week, then you can't really access those high scores. But 3, 4, 5, 7, half the team there, I would say, is in the team of the week. Pretty good return from there, and Tarkowski as well with 10. So yeah, look, I think that's a very well balanced team from start to finish. But clearly, when you've got just over a third of your points coming from one player, that's always a good thing to see.
Yeah.
But I do like though Brentford Thiago there up front. I think he's had a good start to the season, and so if we had a few more of these, we'd see a few more of them. And I'm glad that we're not seeing João Pedro and Gyökeres again up there. But no, so big score there from Luke, and I love to see 14 points from Mark Gay, second on the team. Equal with Hart, so you can't go wrong with that, and he is as good as Hart.
Definitely, yeah, good result. Oh, that's about to say as well as good as Haaland, but I'm not going to disagree with you.
Rolls Royce of a defender there, Nate. Rolls Royce.
Soon to be Real Madrid, potentially. Yeah.
Very much so. Yeah.
I feel like Foden's a bit like a fantasy troll. He's maybe the Taysom Hill of FPL, shall we say. That's going to be lost on a lot of you, but Chris knows what I mean. Because I feel like he doesn't pop up for ages or do anything. Then he hits this run of form where he's just absolutely dropping points left, right, and centre. Everyone puts him in their team. Then he goes back to not really doing anything again. Feels like
absolutely. We've seen a few of them, that's for sure.
Yeah. Brett, he climbs to second though with 79. That is the tied third highest score of the week. So we will take a look at his team as well, which I believe is. Oh no, don't do that. This one here. So he again has Aaron goal with 6. He has Dan Burn with 6. Okay, again. He also has Foden, but he did not captain him. He captained Haaland instead. So instead of 34, he got 17 from Foden. Instead of 14 for Haaland, he got 28. And that's pretty much it, Chris. So quite top heavy, but all the points count all the same.
Absolutely. And you're right. So again, we've got to see that Man City focus. I love to see it again. So we're just gazing at a lot of teams here, but we still see that a lot of the João Pedro. I say, anyone who's been watching this for a number of weeks will know that I think that's a busted flush. But Mateta up there as well. So I know he's slowed down a little bit scoring, but it's going to come back. Also, that is a very flary midfield. Alanga, Eze, and Hudson-Odoi, and Foden. There's no defence in there, so yeah. I'm not sure
nearly an all-English midfield as well, other than Alanga. So
very close, very close.
Yeah. So Owen does drop to third after he did jump up. He had a lower score by the standards of the week, but still a good 58. Alex, though, he climbs into fourth, joining the 4 teams going over 800. He had the third highest was 79 as well, so we will take a look at his team. So Alex's team, so he has Sal's doubling up. Yeah, Sal's got 6, doubles up on the Palace defenders. Game, 14 apiece. Disbury Hall 3, Semenya 4, Fernandes 4, and then Haaland to be captain with the 28 as well. And he had the 11 on the bench from Grealish, Chris. But yes, the double duo of the Palace defenders has really did him well this week.
Absolutely. Look at this. Munoz and Gay. He knows absolutely he's going to get some kudos from me for that selection this week. But yes, shame about Grealish on the bench. I'm not sure what he's seeing within Burma. Not going to lie. No, I don't think Man United know what they're seeing within Burma at the moment either. But yes, again, a very, very decent point score. Yes, cemented at the back. Matt Sells in goal as well. Yeah, safe as houses. He's due for a good few saves. Great keeper, and just so he plays for Forest. But yeah, again, say that strand going all the way through everybody's teams in Haaland with 28 points. I think again, if you don't have Haaland or Foden and captain, then yeah, you are not going to get access to points this week.
No.
But fair play. Or if you captain Gay, which by the way, if anybody did that, beers on me. Beers on me.
We're going to need screenshot proof of that, and no, I'm not going to go through and look myself. Should we just rename this podcast the Crystal Palace FPL update at this point?
I mean,
that's where we're going.
Look, what can I say? That in years gone by, laughing stock, people wouldn't put him in their team, and now look, genuinely, after being obviously FA Cup winning, Community Shield winning, and Europa Conference League winning, maybe. There's a lot more in there, and I have to say, kudos to everybody who's doing it, because clearly it's working.
Yeah, it's working. Yep. Running out the top 5 is Ben, and you can see most of it here, but there's still a fairly close race in the top 10. It's not quite as close as it was at one point, but yeah, it's still very much up for grabs. We will go to the second highest scoring team, I believe, of the week now, which is in 22nd place. We'll have to go even to the next one. You're not going to believe it, Chris. It's Tim.
No.
With the second highest score of the week. Not only that, Chris, with that, he has lifted himself off the table for literal months. Yeah, he got 80 points in this one. So that's definitely the case. Not only is he off the bottom, he's actually moving to 26. So yeah, he's third from bottom. So he's got Rare again 6, yeah, Gay 14, yeah, Calafiori 7, Semenya 4, Foden 17, Haaland to be captained. He's buckled. We know Tim loves an anti on build, but look what it could have been. He had Wirtz, who obviously has named his team after him, but loyal to, got 7 on the bench. Henderson got 7, that was only one more, granted, and then Christian Romero was 17. Oh, what could have been for Tim? Chris?
What could have been? I mean, this is a strong team. Having said that, this looks like he's played a wild card, quite rightly as well, because that team before was a little bit hipster, a little bit off, and clearly Tim's now trying, which is good. It's taking him a little bit of time to get into the game. So, I have to say, well impressed with this. So, yeah, again, those 3 that we've been discussing this whole time, Gay, well done again, well done. Foden and Haaland, again, that's your foundation. But outside of that, I mean, not really too much to write home about, not gonna lie. Apart from, as you said, on that bench, and as we consistently tell you, there are no points in this game for holding midfield players. As much as I like it, I think Paulinho is absolute boss. What's he doing in your number 1 bench spot? What's he going to do? He's a yellow card machine. So I'd get him out, go for someone a bit more attacking minded. But Henderson in goal, by the way, I think that's a given. That's a given behind those defenders.
Yes, definitely. So yeah, you're in Chris's good books for sure, Tim.
Yeah.
And then that obviously just leaves the lowest scoring team of the week, which is the new last place team, and it is Cam with 36, which is not far off a third of Luke's points in the week. So we'll take a look at the side for Cam. He had Pope in goal, who obviously didn't play, presumably with a 0. Gabriel, who also didn't play with a 0. Ruben Diaz with a 0. Lots of zeros on the bench. Ollie Watkins got 13, Vitz got 7, Rice got 3, and Jacob Murphy got 3, as did Mitchell. He's got a Palace player at least, Chris. He's trying his best, but yeah, not a forgettable week. definitely for Cam.
No, third highest score on the team as well, no less. Look, this is a team that's a bit of a ghost ship, I think. And Cam, I know, mate. I know you're out there. I know you're singing. I know you're getting out there. Doing your Sinatra. It's probably time you played your wild card there, mate. Because I can tell you one thing for sure. You're guaranteed to finish last in the league with that level of injuries, and with Brozier and Watkins up front. Let's be honest here. But yeah, there's a lot of donuts in there, and I think that probably needs to change a little bit if your fortunes are going to improve.
Yeah, agreed. And that is it for this week's Waypoint FPL update, Chris. So as always, we will give you the final word.
Well, there's not really a lot to add this week. The great thing is that that's our games for the year. So that's 2025 in the books. Unbelievably, we went from the start of the season to now without dropping a game or having one rearranged. So that's the first time for forever I can think of that's happened. So at present, we come back on the 10th of January. We play PUBC at home. And if everything else goes to plan in the first couple of months next year, our season, I hate to say, ends in March. Even more so if we get knocked out of the Cups, which is not going to happen, obviously. We're going to go all the way to the final, that's in May. So we might have a bit of a break, or we can find some friendlies. But we'll see how we go with that. In the immediate future, though, we train on Thursday. That's our last training session before Christmas. So everybody at CAMS, 9 till 10 on Thursday. And then after that, we'll be back training again, probably the week of the 5th of January. So what's that? 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th of January. But we'll double check that and confirm. But that's what I imagine we'll do. Back on the 8th, game on the 10th, and then we're back into the rhythm again after that. So, for those who are coming Thursday, see you there. For those that are not coming Thursday, there are some impromptu Christmas drinks at the Railway Inn in Botley this coming Saturday, the 13th, at 7 o'clock-ish. Pete's going to put some details out for that in the coming days. It's absolutely not one of those socials you must be there for. But if you want to be there and you're around Saturday evening, then please do come on for a beer, and we'll laugh at some of the mishaps that's happened between now and the beginning of the season. Other than that, though, that's it for today. We're back next week to see if Luke can carry on his dominance of the league. Until then, have a great week.